now.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's photo. You say you've counted down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Detroit Lions. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30. At their own 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Wright. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And once again, it's Scatterbury. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed it for no gain.
2nd and 10. To throw is Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. And it's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call the timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. nice drive. The offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try it now with Scadaboo. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That's certainly a good play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a first carry here for the running back. And Lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. You talk about this Giant defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. He's got his target. That's complete. He's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 27. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Giants nothing. Ryland to kick off.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now a good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing, dart. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Giants.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's Dart. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Right side to Williams. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
A 7-yard gain.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Stopped at the 30.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation. They're showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. To the air, Dart. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Dart. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Scatteroo will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2.
Hey, we got to switch it up, we got to switch it up, we got to switch it up. 19 Tiger.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
2nd and 13. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Ready? 19 light.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. The Lions at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
Go!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolves. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Dart. That one finds Hyatt. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I know you're trying to have a scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. First down, here's Scalaboo. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Get a 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Throwing his Dart. Hyatt there to grab it. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 7.
Looking to throw, Dart. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing his Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Caught along the left side by Howard. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Here's Dart. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
A gain of 14. And the Giants first down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10.
And
he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Jackson Dart taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard
line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Here's to Laporta, right side. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the left side, he finds Tesla. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
33-yard line.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 18 more yards there and another first down. Make that now 2 runs in a row that have netted them great results.
And it doesn't matter what kind of blocking scheme they're using, gap scheme, power scheme, zone running. They are finding people in those gaps and moving them and creating nice space for their runners.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Another run for Gibbs here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to settle inside the 5-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now, and just his first 3 carries.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else.
18, Rodney, 18.
Gibbs. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown! Isaac to slow. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Giants 10.
The kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
To throw, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And it's 3rd down.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. To throw is Dart. And this one is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And taken at the 46. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie. Throwing on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking a prize. I hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can get it right.
Hold it ready.
Yeah.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch the Cardinal.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Pretty good 1st down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
70.
Back to throw here.
Now he's going to step up and run.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
A 5-yard touchdown.
and the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Ryland up and good, and a lead now up to 14. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, New York.
Now Dart.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Got his man, it's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing, dart. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Throwing from the gun here, dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So second and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Here's Dart once more. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Giants, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hyatt goes in motion left. A quick throw there out to Williams. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
To the air once more is Dart.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's third and goal now. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Giants. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
Giants, 18.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
First and 10.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now it's second and 10.
Let's go.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. So they'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
Reload. Tag.
They'll try and sneak it here. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. By about the width of his shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes you don't even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job is pretty easy there.
It really is. You talk about inches, just go get it.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. It keeps him out of where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want. Playing with a lead in the 4th quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turning it into a nice game.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, or maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Somebody got to do it. I mean, hey, somebody got to do it. I see the G. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music.
So on is the kicker, Chad Ryland, in a big spot.
This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dart.
He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
He'll work his way up the field for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
So it's a win here for the Lions, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So for Detroit, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess